I'm Muhammad Adeleke. Of course, the topic of what I'll be talking about is real lesson from Nigeria political trend. Nigerians attention paradox. Yes, real lesson about Nigerian political trend. Nigerians attention paradox. My own type of rant is rare. It's not common. It's not similar to what you've been hearing either reading on Twitter or reading on Facebook or on TV station. In the past few days in Nigeria, you have been following Nigerian politics. A lot of us have invested some amount of mental energy, physical energy, following the trend of Nigerian politics. But one thing that is important is that looking at it critically, for most of us, let me say 99% of the population, or let me say 95% of the population, either we follow the trend or we don't follow the trend. Whoever emerges as presidential candidates for whatever party or governorship candidates for whatever party, our impact does not matter because we are not delegates. So we cannot influence anything. Of course, you are also a stakeholder, but you are a stakeholder because anything that happens affects you. You are also a stakeholder because when it's time to actually vote, for those of us that vote, you are also a stakeholder. But currently for the primary, you are not, no matter your level of input, it does not affect the result. Bottom line, what the key message I want to pass is that a couple of days ago, if you look at the time you have actually invested following the trend, and invest like half of that time, even 25% of that time, of that energy on your own goal, on other things, on important things in your life, especially those ones that are non-urgent but important, either your career, either your business. Of course, everybody has one or two problems they are trying to sort, either a positive problem or a negative problem. Because, for example, now if you have 800 million in your account or 10 million in your account now and you want to start a business and you are thinking about a business to do, is a problem. So it can be positive or negative depending on how you actually classify it. If you invest some percentage from that time in your own idea, in your own problem, in your own story, you will have been able to go further, have milestone on those personal issues that concern you. Because whoever is presidential candidate, either for PDP or APC, or no matter the party, they are trying to create a story. And some of them, like 10 years ago, 25 years ago, they were building the foundation to create a story, to either become a president of a country or a presidential aspirant. So what about you investing worthwhile time in creating your own story also? And I believe if you can take a lesson from this, and each time there is a trend, especially this political trend, that's why I call it episode 1, because it's going to continue. During the PDP primary, intentionally I went offline. Even when I'm online, I did not access news. So that I only want to know the summary that, XYZ person has emerged as presidential candidates for PDP, and this is what happened. So within 2 minutes, I have all the information. Rather than investing either 2 days combined or 2 hours combined following the trend, I'll have just used 2 minutes and still get the same information. When I say 2 days combined, is imagine for the past, today is June 7 or June 8 in Nigeria. Imagine the past 4 days. Look at each minute you have invested in following the primaries of APC. If you combine it, it's possible it's up to 16 hours for some people combined. For some people, it's even possible it's up to 8 hours. Apart from some of us, where we are even sleeping, we even be thinking about what happens. So if you can invest this type of energy into your own personal life, into growing your own business, into looking at issues in your own family, looking at issues in your own business, and trying to fix those problems, can be able to create a better story for ourselves. Because either Tinubu or Osinbajo, they have a particular story in their life they don't like. Like Tinubu is a former president, is a story in former governor, is a story in his life. But I want to create a new story of becoming president of Nigeria. So he's trying to do all what it takes to actually become a president. What about you, whatever story you have created for yourself, investing time and implementing some of those plans you have for yourself will go a long way in assisting you. So that's why I said if you can invest 25% of the energy you are using to follow the political trend on your own issues, on making money, on adding value, on creating a better story, and actually working on having a better story in your life, it will make more sense. That's why I call it rare. It's not what you hear from everybody. But now that I heard that whoever has become the new presidential candidate, but from now till 2023, we are still going to invest a lot of our time following this trend. I'm not saying you should not follow the trend, but you can take it gradual, but just put more system in place. That's what we call risk response strategy. Since psychologically we want to follow what is happening, we are all human. What is strategic you can do is to reduce the amount of time we now use to follow the trend, or intentionally wait till when things are materialized to an extent so that you get the final result, rather than following the trend in detail as if you are a key stakeholder. Some of us even follow the trend more than the people that are delegates. And God gives power to whoever he wishes, and takes power from whoever he wishes. Even though, of course, we are stakeholder, but we should not bother ourselves too much. We should not major on the minor. All of us actually have a goal. We are created on this planet for a particular reason. So we should invest time in figuring out why we are created, and invest time in actually achieving this life of ours optimally. One of the presidential candidates, there is a particular saying about him that he has health issue. But some of us also are in that similar aspect. We invest a lot of energy following politics, but we didn't invest the same type of energy following other aspects of our life. Him has been very intentional maybe for the past 50 years about, okay, I want to become president of Nigeria. But there are some other aspects of his life he did not invest worthwhile amounts of time into. But however, he's a great guy. It depends on how you measure the success. But bottom line is that let's also invest worthwhile amount of energy, amount of time in our own goal, in our own aspiration, in our own vision, working on our vision so I can be able to create a better story, not following political trend. When I say not following it, you can follow it, but be strategic about it. Rather than following the election trend for 3 days, when you know the result will come out either on Tuesday or Wednesday, why not wait till when the result is out and hear the result? It does not matter who follows for 10 hours combined or who follows for 10 minutes combined. What matters is that they are updated. I believe with this, leveraging on this lesson can further make us have a more meaningful life. Because the reality about life is that people try to find meaning. When they are unable to get meaning, they find pleasure. But if you can create more time in finding meaning in everything you do, either you are an employee, either you are an employer, you are a father, you are a mother, you are a leader in whatever ramification, you are able to find meaning in it and commit more energy on it. If you are very busy with your own stuff, you are very busy with your own matter, you don't have time for other matters. Even when you want to even look at other matters, you look at it at the very top level. Dangote today is busy with his own business. Now the Nigerian economy is waiting for him because he has been busy with his own stuff. But of course, I know everybody that is watching this video have something unique to deliver to this world. Just take your time to work on them. If you have not figured it out, take your time to figure it out and invest in and optimize the use of your time. See, this life is like an ocean. If you are not careful and you follow the wave, you'll not be able to achieve anything. But if you are focused, no matter the challenge, no matter the trend, you'll still be able to have something worthwhile so that even your own news can trend tomorrow. So if you want your own news to trend, if you want your success story to trend, if you want the level of success you have achieved to trend in terms of success story, because failure can also trend. There's somebody that committed suicide recently, a 47-year-old person that works in Glo, which is a very big company as an accountant. Because she will not find meaning in life, decided to commit suicide. Just because she could not find meaning in life, decided to commit suicide. But if you can invest more worthwhile time in your own agenda, in your own mission, and you don't major on the minor, then the level of your success, the success you are going to achieve, will be very exponential. But if you do like what everybody does, if you behave the same way everybody does, or people around you do, you get the same results like them or worse than them. But if you can be exceptional, you get exceptional results. Share this video to other people so that they can also benefit, to see some other type of life-changing, mind-shifting, value-loaded videos and content like this. You can follow me on my different social media at Muhammad Adeleke TV, on Facebook, on YouTube, on LinkedIn. I'm also on Twitter, among other social media platforms. I'm Muhammad Adeleke. Thank you.